Yo, yo, Yoski, I see you. I see you. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Boss boy, what's up, boss boy? Yo, Ty, what's going on with you guys, yo? What's going on with y'all, man? Woo! What's up, Sage? Sage is back. Shout out to South Korea. Shout out to South Korea. Yo, Ty, that's an amazing project, Ty. I didn't check the comments. What software were you using, Ty? Finally, Alex is using his own account and got away from whatever Mason account he was using. Yes, make the pin chat as soon as possible. Whoever makes the best pin chat is going to win. What's up? What's going on, man? Make the pin chat if you can. Make the pin chat. Make the pin chat if you can. Okay, interesting pin chat, boss boy. But the order, you have an interesting order, but sure. I'm gonna use boss boys. Yo, Bloxia, what's up? I kind of like these YouTube live emojis. They're kind of cool, no? What do you guys think about these YouTube live emojis? I kind of like them. They're not bad. These YouTube live emojis are so cool. Ty said, Boss Boy said, you're growing. Am I growing? Am I growing? I actually lost. I actually lost like 4 subs. I haven't grown since I passed 550. Ty said, so actually it's not a software. It's a video game that released in late 2025. It's basically new. And it's absolutely bug-free because of the game company. It's called Jurassic World. Oh, so Jurassic World is a video game that allows you to build inside of it. Bloxia was waiting for me to be live. So I always go live around this time. I thought I could go live earlier today, but I was busy with other things. You know, I'm 2/3 done with editing the book. I'm 2/3 done with editing the Blue Stroke book. For those of you that don't know, I am building a world that is gonna come from a book. You know, the entire world is in the book, and I finished editing 2/3 of the book today. So I still have a third to go. There's 30 chapters. Well, shout out to Yuki. Yuki, I see you. What's up, Yuki? Rafay Ahmad, what's up? Shout out to Rafay. Where's Rafay from again? But yeah, so I am 2/3 of the way done with editing the book. But I'm very excited about the book, you know? So I think you guys are gonna enjoy the book. I don't think you guys realize you guys are early on something that's gonna be very big. Like, if you guys are on this live right now, like in the future, you're not even gonna believe you're on this live. Cause you guys don't know what's about to happen. Like, cause this project is about to become very big, and you guys are the OGs without even knowing it. You know, cause I just be hanging out with y'all. I don't be talking about the book a lot, you know. My YouTube channel is just me showing my creative process. I don't really talk about the book. Man, these emojis are so cool. Shout out to Bloxia. Sage said, I'm drawing a bowl of noodles. Post your bowl of noodles in the community segment of my YouTube channel. Ty said, I'm gonna be a mod the weekend. Cool. I'm gonna go live Saturday night. You can become a mod Saturday night. Bloxia said, who's he for Fortnite? Fortine? Boss Boy said, am I an OG? Of course, man. Yeah, Ty is an OG. Boss Boy is an OG. Jacob is an OG. Peekaboo is a real OG, but I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Avery. I haven't seen Jenny. Those are some OGs as well. I haven't seen Waleed. He was an OG. You know, what's funny about the holidays? I think in the holidays, I got a lot of people who, in the holidays, I got a lot of people who I thought would keep following me throughout throughout the month. But I realized like a lot of people who supported me in the holidays, they could only support me because it was the holidays. And then, when we got back to work, to real life, a lot of people disappeared. So I haven't seen this guy called, oh man, who was this Ronaldo fan? I forgot his name. There was a guy from Hungary. I forgot his name. Oh, I haven't seen David in a while. I haven't seen David. I haven't seen Peekaboo. I haven't seen Avery. I haven't seen Jenny. Boss Boy said, "Am I going to take Amelia's mod?" How many days has Amelia skipped? Because I haven't seen Amelia in a minute. But I think I might take it back from Amelia, Alex is an OG, of course. Of course. Damn. Your Boss Boy is counting? It's crazy. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, YouTube allows me to see who's been consistent. It doesn't allow me to see who's been gone. Because it doesn't have a calendar of who's been where and how. But I'm gonna be honest, like, when this channel gets so much bigger, I'm not gonna be able to, like, those of you that are here, you guys are the OGs that are easy to decipher. Like, if you guys are here right now, you're the legit OGs. But when this channel gets very big, I'm not gonna be able to keep track of who hasn't been here and who's been like, so you guys that are here are the OGs for real. But like, because a year from now, I think things are gonna be very different for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, also something I didn't realize is going live is very taxing mentally. Going live for hours is very taxing, especially if you're doing over 2 hours. You know, it's taxing on your body. So I can't even imagine what iShow Speed or Kai Sanat must have went through going live for that long. Insane. All right, take care, Alex. Thanks for coming. Ty said, I'm stuck on my project. I'm genuinely not a good builder. Ty, it takes a while to get good at anything, so be easy on yourself, Be easy on yourself. Um, I used to go live and just do my drawings and sketches. I don't know if I should go back to that because when I interact with people, it seems more productive in this content form. Raw124 said, "Can you remember? Sorry that I wasn't here." Boss Boy said, "Does Sonia have mod?" No, Sonia's not a mod yet. And also, everybody doesn't have to be a mod, man. There's already more mods than I have an audience. Like, I don't. My audience is not big enough for me to justify all these mods. To be honest, you know. Holly, what's up, Holly? I see you. Shout out to Holly. March, I see you. What's up? How's it going? Sage said, I'm making sketches of my Halloween costume because it will at least take 5 months. Damn. You preparing this early for You're preparing this early for Halloween? We're in January. Jesus. Bloxia said, bro, my mom had to buy me a bag for school. What kind of school did your mom buy you? What kind of bag? Sorry, what kind of bag did your mom buy you? Sorry. Blue hearts in the chat. Holly, what's up, Holly? What's going on in your life? Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. What's my favorite color? Come on, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Uh what does it look like? Oh wait, Blocks just said are the bang my school. What's my favorite color? Come on, guys. Really? You're gonna ask me what my favorite color is? Toji said, hi, brother. Greetings from India. Shout out to India, man. Got a lot of support from people in India. I really appreciate you guys, you know? I really do. I really, 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 really do. I really, 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 really do. I really, 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 really do. So, who's ready for Valentine's Day? Very soon. Y'all better be ready for Valentine's Day. You know? Shout out to Toji for pulling up. Shout out to India. Mm. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, Okay. What's up? Marge said, my obsessive best friend is probably prepared to be with me in Valentine's Day. Okay. Tyrano said he's not ready for Valentine's Day. Toji said, please, I need your help. Sure. What can I help you with? Holly said, I'm going to Disneyland Paris tomorrow. It's so early, it's like 3 a.m. Damn. You're going to enjoy Disneyland Paris. I went there when I was 8 years old with my family. It was beautiful. I had a great time. You know, Disneyland Paris was a time, you know. Boss Boy said, want chips? Sage said, I posted the bowl of noodles on the community page. Thank you, Sage. Appreciate you. I'll check it out. So none of you are ready for Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Ty said, gotta get a vaccine tomorrow. Wait, what vaccine are you getting? Holly said, me neither, March. Boss Boy said, you need to make mod harder. Mod is only gonna get harder as the audience grows, but I'm not growing that fast, so it's okay. Toji said, the new content creator, and I have only 37 subs, and it's close to reach 50. Take your time, Toji. It took me a minute to get to 50 and then 100. And then from like 100 to 500, 100 to like 200 was a second. It took a minute. But then from 300 to 500 was very fast. I think it was like 1 week. In 1 week, I went up 200. Now I'm stuck at 500. I lost some subs. Which is okay. You know, these are just numbers. Don't worry about numbers. Like, none of us are big. March said I got 136 subs from a single short. Yeah, maybe you gotta make more shorts. Blockshit said Blue Stroke is the GOAT. My name is Yan, by the way. My name is Yan, Y-A-N. Toji said I opened my YouTube channel on January 18. Man, you guys gotta understand that anything worth having takes time. You're not gonna boom overnight unless you're already big somewhere else. And even I also think booming too fast might be dangerous because it messes up your psychology around it. Like, you might think things are easy moving forward if things come too easy to you, and that's not true. Like, you know, some sort of adversity is okay. Sage said, yeah, have you ever been on the Disney cruise? I've never been on any cruise in my life. I've never been on a cruise, actually. I've never been on a cruise in my entire life, if I'm being honest with you. March said you lost subs because some YouTube accounts get deleted, and that's why people who sub to you and got their account deleted, that's why. I don't know. I mean, if I lost subs, it's okay too. I'm not taking it personal. That's okay. People can sub, not sub. It's okay. I would do this channel with 0 subs. I would do this channel if all of you left. How about that? I'm okay with that. It's okay. That's just life. You can get everything and you can lose everything, and you gotta be okay. You gotta be okay. Holly said you said you were 10. I think Sage is super. Sage just started high school. Sage got to be like 16, no? Toji said, I want to meet new people. Yes. Come to this live every day. You're going to meet new people. Yesterday, Jacob and Sage became best friends yesterday. Kuo, I'm coming to Japan. Kuo, there's another guy called Menchi. Kuo, there's another guy called Menchi Zenshi. No, Menchi Zenji. Menchi 19, who's from Japan. So I officially have had 3 people from Japan on my live, and Sage is from South Korea. And she keeps telling me she can go to Japan very easily, but Kuo, hopefully I come to Shibuya very soon. Oh wait, we have another Japanese person in the chat. What's up? How's it going? I can't read it. Kuo, can you read this person's name? Is it Japanese? Kuo, can you read this person's name? Wait, why did you delete it? Wait, Kuo, why did you delete it? What? What just happened? Oh my god, who is this person? Can you read the name, Kuo? What was this person's name? Man, come on. Kuo, that's not cool. That's not cool. I don't like what just happened. I don't like what just happened, you know? Shavam said, why did the weatherman's cheeks turn pink? He saw the climate change. Okay, Shavam. Yeah, people learn a joke and they can't wait to say it online. Holly said, Yan, I'm so sorry I have to go study for a really big test tomorrow. It's okay, Holly. Take care. And I wish you the best. I wish you the best on the test. Hope you do well. And I'll see you some other day, okay? Don't apologize. It's okay. You gotta go do well in your life, right? Bad Vibes said, shout out to Gabe Owners. Who is that? Suhani, what's up? Suhani Casby, what's up? Where you from? Appreciate you, Holly. Take care, okay? Wait, Kuo said, I'm so darn sorry. Okay. Okay, so Kuo, if I come to Shibuya, what are we doing? If I come to Shibuya, there's a good chance, I'm praying, there's a good chance that I'll be in Japan very soon. There's a good chance that I'll be in Japan very soon because of an architecture competition that I've been talking about for a while. Suhani is from India. Shout out to India. Man, I've had a few people from India on my channel. A few subs from India. You know what I liked about yesterday's live is people were getting vulnerable about their lives, you know? People were being vulnerable about their lives, and when people get vulnerable, it's a great way to connect with them. It's impossible to connect with someone if neither you or the other person are getting vulnerable. Like, vulnerability is what allows people to open up and a connection to be made. And so yesterday, a few people got vulnerable about what they went through in their lives, whether it's someone in their family being sick, Jacob talked about his dad being on drugs, and or some other people had their parents separate or divorced. People are going through all kinds of things, and that's why I encourage everyone to be kind, right? Sage keeps telling me she can fly to Japan. Sage, are you gonna come to Japan when I go to Japan? Oh wait, no, you're in school, right? March said my school is getting rebuilt in 1 year. You know what's crazy? My high school got rebuilt after I left. That's messed up, right? It's a lot of messed up things. Bad Vibes said you own a daycare. So Bad Vibes, you know what I like about Bad Vibes is he actually called himself what he is. And so Bad Vibes is very self-aware. And so I appreciate Bad Vibes for being self-aware and describing himself as what he is. So shout out to Bad Vibes for being honest about his bad vibes. Marshall, I see you, Marshall. I see you, Marshall. Don't worry, I see you. I was just talking to, some weird people. Sage said my brother has almost been arrested. Damn. Okay, Sage. Sage been going through it for real. Cool said we can visit Oda Art Museum together, but also I'm so sorry for deleting that comment. It's okay, Kuo. It's okay, but please don't do anything weird like that. I haven't seen that person comment again. What was that person's name, Kuo? They had a Japanese name, right? Kuo. I think that was another Japanese person, and then you. Now I don't even know where they went. I don't even know if they're here no more. Michu, what's up, Michu? Where you from? Ionu Michu 8745. What's up? Interesting profile picture. March said my dog is sleeping. He's so cute. Shout out to March's dog. I want to get a dog, but that like requires commitment. I feel like when I have like a fiance and we have our house, maybe I'll get a dog. When I settle down with someone, I might get a dog. I like animals. I like dogs. Blocks, yeah, go do your homework. It's okay. No one's holding you hostage. Marshall said, "Oh, March, that's so cute. I wish I had." Okay, so Marshall and March, y'all have very similar name. Similar names. Marshall, what kind of dog do you want? I'm more of a Frenchie. I like beagles. I like beagles a lot. Stanimation said my sister said you're fine as hell. Shout out to Stanimation sister. Man, tell your sister I'm single in this Valentine's Day very soon. Tell that to your sister if she's of age. I don't want y'all to diddy me to death. Usman said, bro, when was the last time you hit up Applebee's? That's a funny question, Usman. Applebee's. I was never an Applebee's kind of guy. I went to IHOP. I went to IHOP. Sage said, Ayo. 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 Shout out to Blue World, man. Marshall said, my sister is calling. You take care of your sister. I wish I had a sister, to be honest. Sometimes I wish I had a sister. I don't have a sister. um, Usmani asked me when's the last time I went to Applebee's. Are you guys? Do you guys like Applebee's? I went to IHOP more. I don't even think I've been to an Applebee's, but Sage said I can give you a sister. You know why it's cool, man? I don't don't give me a sister, okay? That sounds a little. I don't know who you're giving me. Stanimation said if you wish you had a sister, you can have mine because she wants you. Yo, Stanimations. Okay, Stanimations. How old is your sister? How old is your sister? Three Light Traveler said, my brother said you are just a tall drink of chocolate caramel milk. Shout out to your brother, but I don't, I don't swing on that side. Sage said, I can't spell. Okay. Stanimation's sister is 22. Okay, Sage is saying my name. Sage is out here saying my name. Not Sage trying to set me up. The bow next door. What's up? Where you from? Kuo has a pet Pomeranian. Interesting. I want to meet your pet, Kuo. Kuo, when I come to Japan, we got a link. The bow next door is from Canada. I'm Canadian too. I was born in Gatineau, in Quebec. Tyrano said he's getting rizzy. His Yo, Ty, you need to chill, yo, fam. You need to chill, yo. Nadi said I changed my name and profile pic. Wait, so who is that? Wait, okay, so the bow next door, where in Canada are you from? Are you from Vancouver, Calgary, the Six, Montreal, Ottawa, Saskatchewan, New Brunswick? March said I love Pomeranians. They are so cute. I wish I had one. Yeah, I'm a beagle kind of guy, personally. Beagle, Frenchie. But I think Frenchies, they get like breathing issues. Sage said I have huskies. Man, huskies are big, no? Huskies are big. Shout out to Kuo for always being so nice and leaving us with snacks in the chat. March said no problem. I you know what's funny? I met two friends today, Shatana and her friend Alex, who made fun of my live content. So Shatana and Alex, if you guys are watching, enjoy my live. Stanimation said she said make sure he reads and she's threatening me. Okay, Stanimations, I don't know what your sister looks like. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. Sage said they are up to my waist and I'm 5'5". Damn. Well, actually, that's not that big. Up to your waist and you're 5'5". I thought Huskies were bigger. I thought Huskies were bigger than German Shepherds, and German Shepherds can get big as Russian Shepherds. Like Russian, I had a dog that was a mix of German and Russian Shepherds. Marshall gotta go. It's okay, Marshall. If you gotta go, you can go. I'll see you later. Appreciate you for pulling up. Nadi said, Nathan. Oh, shout out to Nathan, who's an artist in Australia. I've never been to Australia or New Zealand or that corner of the world, but eventually I want to go over there. You know, last year was my first time in Asia. I might go back to Asia this year, but I gotta go back. I gotta go down to Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, that side of the world. A lot of a lot of travel. March said, "Don't shave your huskies." I wasn't planning on that. Sage said, "I don't shave them. They shred their fur themselves." Interesting. Ty said he's half Australian, meaning he can surf, but he's not great at it. March said, "Okay, but they look so scary when shaved." Really? Who has shaved a husky? Nadi said, "Well, if you ever come this way, you can visit my island." Okay, man. So do you have an accent? Do you have the Australian accent? I confused the Australian. I feel like the Australian accent is like a British accent with like a little bit more of a French added to it. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Man, thank you, Nathan. Nathan is a good guy, man. I'm making all these friends all over the world because of the internet. So shout out to YouTube again. Sage said my uncle shaves his huskies. My uncle shaves his huskies. That's crazy. Okay, Ty said, buddy, who said I'm bad at surf? I'm literally going to Morocco just to surf. Oh, wait. Okay, Ty, it was a joke because you said you're half Australian, but you know, Ty, if you're saying you're a great Ty, if you're saying you're a great surfer, I believe you though. There's a great chance that you are. Ty said you're wrong. Yeah, if he's indigenous, I think he has different accent. I'm just assuming you might have an accent, but I don't know. We'll see. When I come to Australia, I'll let you know, Nathan. Okay. But first, I'm trying to take y'all to Japan. I'm trying to take y'all to Japan for real. I'm trying to take y'all to Japan, you know? I guess I want too much. I really hope I make it in the top 10 for the Nara Hotel competition so I can take you guys to Japan with me, document my whole journey to winning the competition with my friend Medina. Shout out to Medina again. Stanimation says, please read the message. She's being crazy. Stanimations, I see you. What's going on with your sister, man? Stanimations, I don't know what your sister looks like. I don't know. But it's Valentine's Day very soon, you know? I'm just saying it's Valentine's Day very soon and a lot of you are single. So I'm getting worried. What did the animation say earlier? Stanimations, I don't know what you said. Can you say it again? Stanimations, you said she's 22? I can't find what you said, Stanimations. You said she's 22 and she likes me. I missed the rest. Marky B, what's up? Where you from, Marky? I don't think I've seen Marky before. Sage said, I got a Valentine that's 13. Whoa. Isn't that younger than you? Kuo said, I got a Valentine's that's 18 like me. Wow. I wonder what Japan's dating scene is like. What is Japan's dating scene like? Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Okay, Sage, so you're all the same age. Big Maxi, what's up, Big Maxi? Where you from? Big Maxi in the chat. Yeah, we got a worldwide international chat today. Chatty house. Chatty house. Chatty chatty. This is the most that I speak every day. I don't ever talk as much as I do during these lives. You feel me? Sonia! Sonia's here. Shout out to Sonia. Sonia's here under Stephanie's name, Stephanie Smith's name. Sonia, how's Dubai? Are you enjoying Dubai, Sonia? Damn, Sage. Sage, you gotta keep going to school, man. You know what's funny? When I was in school, I felt like it was forever. And it was never gonna end, but it is gonna end, and everything is temporary. Cadmiel is back. Shout out to Cadmiel. Cadmiel is a real one. Okay, Stephanie. Okay, so Sonia, what did you do? What did you do in Dubai? Did you go to the Dubai Mall? Did you go to the Burj Khalifa? Did you go to the jet ski? Did you jet ski? Did you go to the dunes? Where did you go, Sonia? Kuo said it's Friday today. Yes, sir. Oh, wait. It's Friday for you, Kuo. But I don't think everybody else... Okay, so Kuo is in Japan, so she's always ahead of us. Okay? Wait, Sonia, where did you go? Boss Boy is back. Shout out to Boss Boy. Sage said I still have 5 years left of school. Man, that's a lot. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you the truth, okay? I'll tell you the truth. The first 20 years of your life, they feel like 40. And then from 20 to 30, it feels like actual like 20. It feels like half the time that you felt from 0 to 20. And then I think from 30 to 40, time begins flying. From 40 to 50, time just takes off. You don't see time. Time is just flying. So time only gets faster as you get older. But when you're younger, time is so slow. There's so many times when I was younger, I was so bored out of my brain. Kasim said, can you talk to me? Yes, Kasim, I see you. What's up? Where you from? Boss Boy said it's Friday for me. Wait, Boss Boy, where are you from again? Where's Boss Boy? Stanimation said my sister is blonde. Okay, who wants to see Stanimation's sister? Stanimation, okay, Stanimation, if you post your sister's picture on the community page, then we're going to decide if I should go on a date with her on Valentine's Day, okay? Sonia said, not yet, I forgot. Sorry, I have bad memory. Damn, Sonia, it's okay, Sonia. I hope you had a good day today, though. Kuo said, I gotta go. Here are some pancakes, everyone. Kuo is the best. She's leaving us with pancakes. So shout out to Kuo, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Kuo always comes to my lives in the morning, too, man. She's committed. I should do a live in the morning for Kuo. But when I did live twice a day, I was so burnt out mentally. Jesus Christ. Where is Boss Boy located in the whole world? March said it's Friday to me, though. How is it Friday to y'all? Like, March, where are you again? If you're in Europe, you're probably still in... It's probably still Thursday for you, right? Am I getting this wrong? Am I doing the math wrong? Maybe if you're in Poland, I don't know. Derek said, can you give me shout out? Yeah, shout out to Derek, man. You're from Georgia. Okay, in Georgia, what time is it in Georgia? What time is it in Georgia? W Bin 38 said it's Sunday in India. Wow, bro thinks he's funny. Sunga said, "What's get?" Oh, I can't read that. Shout out to Germany. Sonia said, "A kid said my makeup is ugly." Yeah, kids are mean. That's their job. Kids are mean. Their job is to be mean. You have to put kindness into them or fight them. I can do both. Central C said, "Are you Muslim or Hindu, fam?" Nope. Sage said it's 5:10 a.m. Wait, Sage, how are you up at 5:10 a.m.? Jeez, Ansh. What's up, Ansh79? What's up? I haven't seen you on a minute. Mike said, "Are all religions acceptable to God?" I don't know. I don't speak for God. I think God speaks for himself. Uh, W Ben 38 said, "You fight kids." I haven't done that in a while, but if a kid is annoying or disrespectful, gotta put him in his place. Norwegian said, "Hello, what's up, Norwegian country boy? Where you from? Where you from?" Wait, Sage, why do you wake up at 3 a.m.? You're just going to school, right? How are you waking up at 3 a.m. every day? And like, when do you go to bed to be able to wake up at 3 a.m.? That's wild, no? Nobody 12 said, "Shot from Ethiopia. What do you think about Ethiopia after watching Asher Speed stream?" Yeah, shout out to Ethiopia. A lot of my friends are Ethiopian. One of my best friends is Ethiopian. I love Ethiopia. Um, man, I love Ethiopia. I love Ethiopia. I look Ethiopian. A lot of people think I'm Ethiopian. I wanted to date someone who was Ethiopian. I Ethiopian food is amazing. All the Ethiopian people I've met have been kind to me. So yeah, shout out to Ethiopia. Mikey said Toronto. Shout out to Toronto. I'm Canadian too. I was born in Quebec. March said, "Bro, my grandpa and my mom always argue." You know what, March? Yesterday we were talking about people who had a tough upbringing. W Bin 38 said you look Somalian. So people always think I'm either Somali or Ethiopian, but read the pin chat. Read the pin chat. Vishnu said Cat or Kevin. I don't know who you're talking about. Who's Cat and who's Kevin? Read the pin chat if you're new to the live. Man, I've been trying to get rid of this cuff, man. I'm going through it. Magic Chemist said you look Ethiopian. I know, but I'm not. I'm from Rwanda. I'm not Ethiopian. I'm not Ethiopian. Maybe my future girlfriend will be Ethiopian. You guys got very cute people. Cute women. Sonia said, "Yeah, remember when I told you about the boy from yesterday with the cat calling?" Oh no. Oh no. I think Sonia ran into the guy that was cat calling her. Oh, Vishnu said Cat Williams or Kevin Hart. Cat Williams is funny, but I feel like he's a little bit of a hater. W. Ben said, "You from Uganda?" I'm not from Uganda. Read the pin chat. I'm from Rwanda. RWANDA. RW. I'm going to put in the chat right now. W. Ben, you getting none from here, gang. Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean I'm getting none? Sandeep said, "Great channel, man. Don't let the haters get you down." How long? He said, "How long you been gay?" Man, people be supporting you and then they hate right after. This dude said, "Great channel, man. Don't let the haters get you down." And then he said, "How long have you been gay?" People be funny, man. Mike Piccolo said Kevin Hart sold himself to the devil. Really? You believe that? I'm not big on the conspiracy theories. W Pin chat. W Pin cannot read. He cannot read. W Pin cannot read. Bin38 thinks that there's the word Senegal in the pin chat. Everybody, Bin38 cannot read. Bin38 is illiterate. Sonia said I was taking the elevator and he was in it and he was trying to hold my hand. I was like, hell no. How is that hating? Oh, okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for talking about your experience. So what happened in the elevator, Sonia? Did you run away? Did you run away? Oh, so Sandeep, so when you ask how long I've been gay, it's almost as if I've told you that. You're assuming things. When people assume things, it is offensive. Danny said hi. What's up, Danny? Danny, how you been? Man, I'm gonna get Ben out of here. Ben, bye. Never see you again. Sage said once I got stuck in the elevator. Yeah, being stuck in the elevator is scary. Vishnu said Diddy or Bill Cosby. I'm not gonna pick between nasty and nastier. I'ma just forget about. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna skip it. Who got it worse? Who got it worse between Diddy and Cosby? Probably Diddy. There's footage of Diddy doing his thing, man. It's different. He gotta go. When that footage comes out on CNN, it's time to wrap it up. Tyrano said I love the Didians. Ty got the jokes and he can surf. Okay, can we not talk about these weird dudes in jail? I don't want to talk about that. Puffy, I see you, Puffy. What's up? I see you. Jonathan said, "Hey, my crispy chocolate king." Oh man, I'm being fetishized on live TV right now. Um, so Puffy, I'm just interacting with people, catching up with people. I've noticed that all of my lives of me doing actual work are not as successful, but I'm gonna start doing a work live in the morning. How about that? Sage said I've been called white chocolate. Mmm. Do you like white chocolate? I used to like the white Kinder chocolates. Brittany is asking me if this is Minecraft. All right, y'all. Danny, what's up? K-pop Demon Hunter fan. Let's talk about K-pop Demon Hunter because K-pop Demon Hunter was hands down the biggest piece of content. The most successful piece of content on Netflix last year was K-pop Demon Hunters, right? And K-pop Demon Hunters was successful for many things, for many reasons. First of all, K-pop Demon Hunters was animated by Sony Studios, Sony Animations, right? Sony Animations also made Spider-Man Spider-Verse. And so there's a trend going on where K-pop Demon Hunters is so impressive because it's a new franchise. There is no like book or like an archive behind K-pop Demon Hunters. It's the first new franchise that has actually worked. It's the first new franchise that has actually worked financially, and so there's gonna be a second one. But I think there's this trend of like animation, a good story animated with amazing music that's emerging. So I think we're gonna start seeing new franchises in that dimension. I'm just worried that the business behind it, the business, the business behind it is a bit concerning. I think Sony negotiated with Netflix from a vulnerable point. So they didn't make all. Sony left some money on the table because they negotiated the K-pop Demon Hunter deal. I think during the pandemic. So Netflix had a big win with K-pop Demon Hunters. So I'm a big fan of animation now. I think animation is the future. Sage, what's up? Sage, what's up? Sage said, guess what? What's up? I'm not Indian, but shout out to India rhyme. Danny said, remember the dude that his user was K-pop Demon Hunter fan? That's me. Oh, okay, Danny, I remember you. I remember you. Read the pin chat if you're new. Deepak HR, what's up? How you been? Sonia said, "Yeah, about that. This was security camera, and it sees him trying to hold my hand, and the security was standing outside the elevator waiting for the boy to take." Whoa. Okay, so Sonia, I'm happy you got saved because that dude sounds like a creep. You know, if you're a man and you're watching this live, it's time for us men to recognize the privilege that we have. You know, being able to, I feel like when you're a man, you're not in danger, and like we don't think of danger as often as women do. Like women have to be very cautious about a lot of things, and I feel like as men, we have to be aware of our privilege and also protect the women around us because it's funny. I feel like as men, we're so ignorant of the weird dudes around us. I don't know. I think my own close friends, they're legit dudes, clean dudes, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know how many weirdos are out here, And if I had a sister, man, yo, I'd be fighting everybody. Danny said, I don't know if this is my seventh life, but I don't know. It's okay. Don't be mean in the chat. Wait, there's some racist people in the chat. Who's been racist? If someone's racist, just get them out of here. What's goody? People are still assuming that I'm Ethiopian. Sage said, "Did you know K-pop Demon Hunters were made in Korea?" Of course I know. K-pop Demon Hunter is literally K-pop. It's Korean. So in Asia, a lot of new franchises are about to emerge from Asia. I think Africa's next as well. I think there's a lot of new franchises that are about to emerge. New franchises like K-pop is the only new franchise that has been financially successful. Without like a book like Harry Potter did or you know Star Wars or Hunger Games. Vishnu is asking me if I'm black. Come on, what I look like? What do I look like? Like honestly, some of y'all are wildin'. Jenge Razo said something, my boy. What's up, Jenge? Paleontology is the future and the past. What is paleontology? What does that even mean? Danny said, "Are you live tomorrow?" For sure, for sure, for sure. What was Macron saying? What was Macron saying on at the World Economic Forum? He was like, "Yo, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure." Johnny Burke said, "Are you Ethiopian or Sudan?" Read the pin chat. Read the pinned chat. Damn, people are checking out my IG. Ronnie, what's up, Ronnie? Ronnie, man, yo, someone get Ronnie out of here right now. People, get Ronnie out of here. Get Ronnie out of here right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sonia said, "Yeah, Yan, I understand the movie because I'm Korean." Mmm. So how do you guys feel about K-pop? K-pop is very successful. K-pop Demon Hunter, the music in K-pop Demon Hunter was as successful as the movie, which to me is very interesting because now you have an additional income stream from the music. You know, when you have the music and the movie and the book, it's like different ways of marketing the different parts of the business, because music, books, and movies are just different revenue streams. And I think the music is helpful for live events. But I think movies, usually movies and music are like loss leaders. The real money is being made in the books or the collectibles, the products where the margins are better. Okay, Tyron said the study of dinosaurs is tracking their bones and stuff. Okay, to be honest, it sounds like Ty. Do you want to be an archaeologist, Ty? Sounds like Ty wants to be an archaeologist. Sage said, "Whoa, up is now a moment." Mm. Oh yeah, Sage. I like Golden. I like the song Golden. Ty is not a big fan of K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, March said, "People, are you doing here for you?" What are you doing here, Freed? The Castle of Deceit. Sage said, Yan, did you know Yonki from Cat's Eyes from South Korea, so like me? Oh, really? Yunche? Is it Yunke? Is it Ya? Am I saying it right? I'm probably butchering these names, yo. Sorry, y'all. By the way, I'm gonna be live for 10 more minutes, and then I gotta go to bed because I'll be up early tomorrow, okay? Vishnu said, I bet y'all don't talk this way in Rwanda, so you'd rather identify as black because it's cool, and that's why you're trying to do, bro. Like, really? But I respect that. Love the hustle, bro. I bet y'all don't talk this way in Rwanda, so you'd rather identify. Wait, Vishnu, I'm from Rwanda. I'm from Rwanda. I've said it 1,000 times. I think what you're wondering is why is my accent this way? It's because I was in the US for a while. Okay, cool. Sonia said, oh, don't even ask about K-pop. I'm really a big fan of K-pop and K-drama. K-drama is very successful, and this new media format called mini K-dramas on short form platforms. Tyranno said archaeology to do with human history, paleontology, the study of dinosaurs. But yeah, wow. Okay, Ty, you sound like a person that's very passionate about what they're doing, and I appreciate that. Ernie, your boy, what's up, Ernie? Where you from, Ernie? Doris Kemi said hi. What's up, Dory? March said I really like Dandy's World. Shout out to Dandy's World, man. Yes, Sonia. I think Sonia said she's Korean, and Sage is Korean too. We got a few Korean people in here. Sorry. Danny said mango or strawberry. I'm more of a mango guy, to be honest. You know, Tyranno said, shout out to Jurassic Park. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jurassic Park. Shout out to Jurassic Park, yo. Shout out to Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. Shout out to Jurassic Park. Yeah, so Ty, can you tell Sage what Jurassic Park is? Ty, can you explain to Sage what Jurassic Park is? Doris Kenny, what's up, Doris Kenny? Good evening. You know, if you're new to the chat, where are you from? And also read the pin chat. Damn. Danny said, I have an English teacher and his name is Jarko, and in almost like his teacher's pet. Damn, you got a teacher called Jarko? Where's that teacher from? I've never heard nobody called Jarko. Sage said, I'm not allowed because I got younger siblings that don't like dinosaurs. Got it. Got it. Makes sense. March said, what's y'all's favorite dinosaur? Mine is Gallimimus. What is a Gallimimus? Danny said he's from England. Oh, he's from Finland. Okay. Got it. Okay. Ty is making fun of me. But how do I pronounce it for real though? Like for real, how do I pronounce it? How do I do this? Can I wait, hold on. I'm gonna read it again. Okay. March's favorite dinosaur is a Gallimimus. Gallimimus. It's a Gallimimus. Yo, Ty, I got it now. Gallimimus. Oh, Gallimimus? Gallimimus? Is it Gallimimus? Gallimimus? Yo, I'm getting a crash course on dinosaurs. Marius Panchu. What's up, Marius? What's up, Marius? Marius. Okay, so I got it right. Shout out to Ty. Yo, Ty, I just be trying, Ty. I just be trying, yo. I just be trying stuff. Mm-hmm. Sonia said, yeah, Yan, shoot the boys outside of my house. I'm calling 911. What? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean outside of your house? I thought you're in Dubai. Aren't you at the hotel? Danny said, "What was your favorite subject in school?" I like languages a lot. So when I was in a French speaking school, I liked my English class. Um, I liked math. You know, it's funny. I wasn't the greatest at math, but I liked math, and I also liked arts. I was big on arts a lot. I was great in arts. Anything art related, whether it's drawing, painting, singing, acting. You know, what was you guys' favorite subject in school? Like, what is you guys' favorite subject in school? Oh, Sage said I love PE. Yeah, shout out to PE. Yo, everyone who's failing in school loves PE because that's where you're allowed to fail unless you're really trash. Ty said not trying to start beef, but I think Sonia is starting to cap. But I'm not gonna judge. Yo, Ty, yo, Ty, man. Of course, Ty's favorite course is biology. Of course. I feel like Ty's favorite courses are either history, biology, or chemistry maybe too. You need some chemistry to assess these fossils. Cool Deep said, "Where are you from?" Read the pin chat. Damn, they just can't read it. They don't want to read it. They never want to read it. Ever. Wow, Sonia is taking back her messages. But Sonia, I thought you were at the hotel for real. To be honest, I thought you were at the hotel in Dubai. So how can he follow you to your room? I'm sure there's cameras in the hallway. Boom, 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 boom. Sometimes I think about all the people that are gonna watch my content in hindsight, and I kind of get scared. Ty said, to be honest, all science, and geography, dinosaur history goes into the science and geography. Okay. Okay. You know what, Ty? Ty sounds like you know what you want to do at a young age, which is a privilege because a lot of people are confused about what they want to do in life. You know? Sonia said, nah, I'm leaving. Bye. I hate people that's rude. Wait, Sonia. Wait, Sonia. Sonia, ignore anything Ty said. Sonia, it's safe. It's a safe space, Sonia. Ignore anything Ty. Yo, Ty, don't make any more comments about Sonia, okay? Let's just, just stay out of that. It's just me and Sonia talking right now. Danny said, I'm so sorry, but it's okay, Danny. Shout out to Danny for pulling up, man. Yo, Curbside Cycling said, watching from the UK. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the UK. Got a few people from the UK. I've had a few people from the UK. I've had a few people from the UK, man. Curl Deep, what's up, Curl Deep? Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for pulling up. Next time, read the pin chat. Next time, read the pinned chat. I'm about to end this live right now. Does anybody have any last questions? Any last questions? Does anybody have anything they want to say? Doesn't have to be a question as long as it's respectful and kind. Appreciate you, Danny. Danny is the greatest. Shout out to Danny. Curbside Cycling said, what part of the States are you from? Read the pin chat. Okay, to be honest, I lived in New York for a while, but leave the pin chat. Sorry, read the pin chat. Sage said, I live in a massive 2-story house. Jesus Christ. Sage lives in a mansion in South Korea. Appreciate you, March. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to all the mods. Take care, March. I gotta go too. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. I love you guys. I love y'all. For realsies. For realsies. What's up? Geez, Sage said the bills cost 29K. Y'all are wildin'. What? Wow. Danny, you can be mod very soon. You just got to keep showing up. You're going to be mod very soon. But to be honest, we got too many mods right now. And the audience hasn't grown much. So, I don't know, man. Everybody can be mod at some point. My favorite dinosaur, I don't know enough of them. The only dinosaur I know is the T-Rex and the Gallimimus. You just said. I don't know many dinosaurs, man. You guys, but you know what? You know what, Ty? I gotta give it to you, Ty. It sounds like you're doing something you're really passionate about, and that's very cool. Sonia, you can't block Ty, okay? And by the way, Sonia, like Ty is not a bad person. He was just asking some questions. But Sonia, this is a safe space, Sonia, okay? Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about Ty, okay, Sonia? Sage said, mine's is perdactyl. A perdactyl? What is a perdactyl? Are y'all Googling this before you answer? Because I don't know, like, where is the index of all the dinosaurs? Yes, I'm going to be live tomorrow for sure. For sure. Shout out to my con for sure. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this live, but pull up tomorrow. Pull up tomorrow. Pull up tomorrow to tomorrow's live. Pull up to tomorrow's live, okay? Appreciate you guys for coming. You guys are the best. Love you guys. Pull up to tomorrow's live, okay? Okay. Yo, Daryl Matthews, pull up tomorrow and ask me a question tomorrow, okay? All right, y'all. Take care.